introduction. Thanks for inviting me. It's a great honor for me to give this presentation here. As you already said, I will talk about the method of ambulatory assessment, and I think it's a feasible method to investigate eating and physical activity, or more specifically, it's a very good method to assess the dynamics of eating and physical activity, and I hope that you understand this highlighting the dynamics after the end of my talk.
Is anyone willing to put their hand up and tell us what you did in the last week? Excellent. So running and Pilates. Anyone else talk about some physical activity? Walking, running, walking, ironing. So this, for me, raises a question about how we think about physical activity, and therefore how we think about the measurements that we try to make when we want to understand physical activity. And this comes to the whole aim of my talk today. Are we thinking about measuring physical activity in the right way? And therefore what I'm going to speak about for the next 15 or so minutes is some ideas, rather than telling you about research necessarily that I've been doing in the last year or so.
Hi, what's your name?
Hello, I'm Celeste van Hinsen from the Netherlands, and I'm a second year PhD student now. And it's my first conference, so it's really nice to see this. It's a big conference here, and what I like most is that you meet new people from all over the world, and that you can talk about your topic and your research. So that's the most important thing for me that I learned here so far.
Using for policymakers. There's a limited number of variables that exist within it, and they're quite defined what has to go in. It's land use mix, street connectivity, residential density. Quite straightforward, but it leaves little adaptation.
We're absolutely delighted that you've joined us this afternoon to give a presentation on taking on primary and tertiary cancer prevention simultaneously through family-based interventions. What works and doesn't work.
Thank you. It's a real pleasure to be here today, and I really want to thank the organizers for inviting me to Edinburgh. This is an amazing city, so I really appreciate it, and it's also an amazing conference that I can't believe has grown to the level it has over the past decade or so. It started off tiny, and it has really mushroomed, and so thank you. So today I'm going to be talking about taking on primary and tertiary prevention in cancer survivors and with family-based interventions. What works and what doesn't.
My name is Adam Brixton here from the University of Oxford in England, and this is my second time at ISBNPA, having previously been to Ghent a couple of years ago, and it's a great opportunity to catch up with collaborators, particularly from around the world, as it seems to be a place where everybody is willing to descend for a weekend.